In my December 2012 editor's comments, I discussed the hot topic of the global oil and gas skills shortage. So far in 2013, that topic is still a hot one. At the end of March, an oil and gas sector strategy to secure billions of pounds of future investment and thousands of oil and gas jobs was announced by the UK government. Part of the strategy is to address the skills shortage of mid-level career engineers. The government has stated that it will aim to work with industry to establish a national programme to retrain ex-military personnel in order to smooth the progress of their redeployment into the oil and gas industry. Over the years, I've noticed that many of the successful engineers and senior managers I've come into contact with in the oil and gas space are ex-military personnel, and it is certainly often the case that ex-military candidates possess certain attributes that ensure they are a good fit for a career in the global oil and gas industry. The government has also recently introduced the Shortage Occupation List, which outlines 20 new job categories that are to be exempt from the usual strict immigration rules. While not essentially tackling the global skills shortage per se, this move means that oil and gas companies operating in the North Sea will be able to cut through an inordinate amount of red tape and hire workers from outside Europe, allowing companies to more easily fill critical positions. However, while the UK is making some steps to welcome more internationally skilled candidates into its workforce, the US remains notorious for the tough hurdles it places in the way of highly educated foreign workers who are ready, willing and able to contribute to the growth of its economy. On the 1st of April every year, the US government accepts applications for its H-1B visa, which allows highly skilled foreigners the right to work in the US for a US company for a period of 3 years. This year, the quota was filled up in just 5 days, which suggests that the US economy is on its way up. However, the Financial Times' Edward Luce recently pointed out just how undersized this set quota really is. There are only 65,000 H-1B visas given out annually, plus another 20,000 to foreign graduates of US universities. With less than a tenth of America's population, Australia hands out 129,000 green cards a year, he said. He also points out that the US visa system does its best to deter educated foreigners, while in practice accepting an outsized share of the world's migrant poor. He says, the net result is a gradually unfolding blow to US competitiveness. With the US set to support a bill this year to put its 11 million illegal immigrants on the road to legal citizenship, the foreign work visa issue is certainly contentious against this backdrop. In February's State of the Union address, President Obama highlighted the promise held in American energy and outlined one of his top priorities as making America a magnet for new jobs and manufacturing. But for the US to maintain its position as a technological global lead and generate future jobs for Americans, won't it need a little help from its friends? Friends in the form of highly skilled innovators from around the world? President Obama went on to say, real reform means fixing the legal immigration system to cut waiting periods, reduce bureaucracy, and attract the highly skilled entrepreneurs and engineers that will help create jobs and grow our economy. In other words, we know what needs to be done. Now let's get this done. Send me a comprehensive immigration reform bill in the next few months and I will sign it right away, he said. Judging by the overwhelming wave of H-1B applications in April, there will surely be plenty of US companies